Hello, everyone. Uh, our team's project is called Squad AI, and I'm Jaron, and my partner is Ganesh. Ganesh, can you move to the next screen? A brief agenda. We'll do a quick product overview, our vision and mission statement, what problem we're trying to solve, the product vision, and then Ganesh will give a demo of our POC and review our architecture. So what is Squad AI? It's an AI-powered platform designed to connect individuals with shared interests, goals, and hobbies. The main point of it is to facilitate in-person connections. So our vision is to bring humanity together through shared interests and passions. And our mission is to empower individuals to forge meaningful connections and achieve personal growth through shared real-world experiences. So what's the problem? Have you ever wanted to learn a new sport or hobby, but no one else in your friend group wanted to learn with you? I'm thinking me. I'm in New York. I've been trying to learn how to play pickleball for a year, and I just played 2 weeks ago for the first time. Why is it so hard? There's nothing out there. So what are some of the problems? Social isolation and anxiety, especially in the post-pandemic era. It's been increasingly more difficult for individuals to meet like-minded people. And then making new friends becomes harder just with age. It's just people get their own responsibilities, they have families, they get busier with work, it gets harder. Another problem is personal growth barriers. Many people struggle to find companions for learning new skills, hobbies, and sports. I experienced this. I lived in New York for 9 years, but I still experience this when I try to learn something new. And then social apps suck, just straight up. Like I haven't used Facebook, I don't know, in a decade. And the current solutions, such as word of mouth, local clubs, Bumble BFF, and Meetup, they're limited, they're outdated, or they're dead. So there is a lack of efficient technology-driven platforms for making interest-based connections through one unified platform. So this is the product vision. I'm not going to go over every single detail. Ganesh, if you can move to the next slide, I'll talk through it a little bit. Um, but the idea is that we would have a chatbot interface that onboards users, asking them questions about their interests, their goals, their skills, their availability. And then the algorithm would be a continuous matching algorithm. And so Squad will have a growing context window, updating your goals, hobbies, and preferences as you use the app and as you interact with more people on the platform. It'll have community discovery. So you can find existing communities with existing interests, and then you can even create new communities based off of shared interests that'll be organized by the AI. It'll have event coordination, so it'll be agentic. It helps schedule and coordinate meetups. It'll integrate popular calendar applications such as Google Calendar and provide automated reminders and also attending confirmation for attendance. And then lastly, user feedback. Once people will meet. Sorry about that. Once people meet each other in real life, the app will ask for feedback to make sure that the app is ever improving. Next slide. Those were AI generated, by the way. So core features for the POC. We have simplified user profiles. We use Claude to generate user profiles and we hard coded it. That can be built and proven out in the basic AI powered matching. And then a lot of the things we discussed before are out of scope for the POC. And with that, I'll pass it to Ganesh.
Hi, everyone. So let's move into the technology stack used for this demo. For the user interface, we have used chain-led chatbot interface, and we have hosted it on Hugging Face. And For the RAG implementation, we have used OpenAI embeddings, text embedding 3 small model. And for internet searching, we used Tavily 2. And for LLM model, we leveraged GPT-4o. And and we use the frameworks LangChain, LangGraph, and LangSmith for tracing purpose. So there were plenty of things that we could have done under this POC, but this project is massive. So we wanted to just showcase how the agent is going to respond based on the interest matching and provide some basic capabilities from the internet. And this is the diagram that we have never missed to see in any class. So I wanted to always fill it. So yeah, OpenAI embedding model is there for loading the information of the users, and the loaded information embeddings are stored in the vector store FAISS. And we created some back prompts, and LangChain would get the matching information from the FAISS vector store. And we use LangGraph. Two tools are attached to the LangGraph. One is to load this matching user from the LangChain, and the other is to search the internet for any subsequent queries. So yeah, the agent is fed with the question. He's equipped with two tools, one with the searches the embeddings, and the other to search the internet and get the answer. So this was using the reason and act method. And yeah, until the answer is obtained, it will try to find which tool to use and get the answer for us. So before I move into providing the live demo, I also got a screenshot to explain a bit more about how it works. So here there's a question called anyone interested in playing pickleball in Toronto? Find me some locations where I can play. The first query is trying to get the information of the users from the stored CSV file, because the user registration is out of scope for PSV, for the POC. So the user information are stored in the CSV file, and the CSV files are loaded into the vector store using embeddings. And the first tool, we match the user based on uh, the CSV file entries. And the second query, we use the Tavily search to search the internet and find the locations where the user can play pickleball. And this is for a different sport, and it was able to fetch the consistent result. And if you look into detail in the LangGraph, it provided how exactly it used the tool. For first cricket in Toronto, it used the tool match user and got the information back from the tool. And then it checked if it should continue. Yes, it should continue because there is a subsequent question. And for this question, it is supposed to use the function call for Tavily search the internet. And yeah, the agent identifies that and loads information based on the tool. And then again, it checks if it should further continue. There is nothing to continue, so it ended this process. So I will quickly show how it works here. It is deployed in Hugging Face. So perfect. So it got the list of users matching my interest in Toronto, and also it found out the locations where we can play. So yeah, that's pretty much about our application. And over to you, Jaron, for the conclusion.
Thanks, Ganesh. So we believe AI agents unlock a new paradigm that can enable people to quickly and magically connect with like-minded people in the future. Our POC was focused on the matching aspect of the product. Future plans would be to build out a real MVP with real user creation workflows and LLM-powered matching. We would obviously do more market research and start with a quickly growing hobby with less infrastructure like pickleball. I'm gonna keep saying pickleball, given it is the fastest growing sports in the United States. Yeah, so thank you, everyone.